Okay. Wish me luck, baby.
Okay.
So I might go across this a little bit.
All right.
So I don't go down in that hole there.
Okay.
I think we can all agree that's just a little bit sketchy and maybe just a little bit above our skill set.
You're going to stay in the driver's side, yes?
We've always agreed that if we get to a spot that one or both of us are not comfortable with, we'll talk about it, walk around it, and make a decision. But we don't want to tear up the Jeep. We don't want to get hurt. We don't want to get stranded in the middle of the desert. So these things we're a little cautious of, especially where we're at right now in our experience level. But that don't necessarily mean it's going to stop us from trying to get across. Going down this here little ravine, that goes down 8 feet maybe, down into a creek bed or a wash. I guess wash would be a better word. And that's where we're going to get to, but we'd a lot rather get there through the road than down the, whatever you call that. So, I'm kind of getting a little bit ahead of myself. I promise we'll get back to this and show you just exactly what happened. But first, we left you in our last video, we were looking for the Red Cloud Waterfall. This here's the trail to the Red Cloud mine. We're 70 or 80 miles west of the waterfall right now. Let me take you back. We'll find the Red Cloud Waterfall, see what that looks like, and then we'll get you back here, and with a little bit of luck, we'll show you the Red Cloud mine. One of about 20 Red Cloud mines, but it's pretty interesting. Well, our little search for this Red Cloud Waterfall started a couple of months ago, last February. Right after we got the Jeep, friend of ours, Ron and Ricky, and Wayne and Carrie, Jeff and April, we all went off on a cross-country adventure on the Arizona Peace Trail. And we went, I don't know, 20 miles or something, and had lunch and then came back. But at the very first of the trail, the guy that was leading us, Ron and Ricky, they told me about the Red Cloud Waterfall.
Okay, we can go on this road all the way for 14 miles to a place called Red Cloud Falls. Okay, and the trail actually goes on that.
That it was rated number 5, and the rating system on these trails are like 1 to 10. So 5 being in the middle, way above our skill set. So he said we're definitely not going up there. But I always had that in the back of my mind. I want to practice, learn more about this, and I want to get to this Red Cloud Waterfall. I don't know what I thought it looked like, but I assumed it was going to be, it's real close to the Colorado River. I assumed it'd be, you know, a little creek or river or something going up there, and we'd do a little water crossing.
It's a 5 out of 10.
That ain't exactly what it was. But we did know that you ought to air your tires down because it's a real bumpy road. It makes a smoother ride. And if we got to go over some rocks or, heaven forbid, boulders, it gives us a little more traction. Then we going through some washes full of sand, so it gives us a little more traction in the sand. And then if we had to, like I said, go over bigger rocks, we decided to take our sway bars, anti-sway bars off of the front. Let the Jeep flex a little more, keep it a little more level, because we have that weight up on top of the Jeep. We didn't want to be tipping over and whatnot. We just didn't know what to expect, so we was trying to be as prepared as we could. This is a pretty exciting day for us. The Jeep's ready, the sway bars are disconnected and tied up, the tires are aired down. The Jeep probably can handle that, but Pearl and I decided we can't handle it. And we sure don't want to get stuck out here in the middle of this. This is 3 or 4 feet tall of rocks, and there's like 6 or 7 more of these banks of rocks down the road. We don't want to get stuck out here in the middle of the desert and have to hike up 30 miles to get cell phone service. So we're gonna go on
What
down
you
the
up to,
road. We're
baby?
gonna break out some ice cream and celebrate our wife's decision
What you
today.
up to?
35.5,
36.
36.
And we got our sway bars back on. They went on pretty easy. I almost think they were easier getting them off. Getting them on than off. Except I didn't park. You have to park level, and I didn't park level, so we had to back up about 4 foot to get it, get the sway bar down. We just finished airing the tires up and putting our sway bars on.
You ready for some ice cream?
Let's see if the freezer stayed cold. What does it say? It says it's 5 degrees. I'm hoping it's ice cold because it's getting hot.
The scoop is ice cold for the regular ice cream.
Yeah.
We're just going to have cream bars, right?
Uh-huh.
Okay. There's
Oh, those sandwiches. I don't want those.
You don't want those? Then you're going to have ice cream.
I thought we had regular sandwiches.
No, I don't think we do. Oh, yes, we do.
One of
Okay.
these.
Well, if that's the case, I'm going to have one as well.
You want me to get it for you?
No, I got it.
Pretty daggone frozen.
I'm going to dish mine up.
Okay, that's perfect.
All right.
I'll give you.
And it's hot out. So this is going to come in handy.
It's cold, baby. It's got strawberry in it.
No, it's supposed to have caramel.
All right.
I hope it's got the caramel. Okay, I can't bite it. Son of a bitch. Is that garbage? I can't bite
So we're going to enjoy our ice cream. We'll see you guys in a little bit. Pretty good.
So just in case you didn't figure it out, we got all the way up to the Red Cloud Waterfall. And that's that red dot there in the center of the map. It's halfway up between Yuma and Quartzsite on the Pacific Peace Trail. We got up there and it was kind of overwhelming. That was a 2-foot wall of rocks and we wasn't about to try to climb down. We don't have that much clearance. We don't really, it was just above us. So we turned around and went back, spent the night, and decided to just go on home and do some more practicing, watching little YouTube videos. Way over on the west side of Quartzsite is Red Cloud Mine, and that's about, Quartzsite is 70 miles up from Yuma on Highway 95. Joshua Tree is about 70 miles west, and that's kind of where that is. It's about 15 miles south of Interstate 10 there. So that's where we're at now. We're up by Red Cloud Mine, and we're going to try to get through that wash that we started the video with one exception. Our main concern about the Red Cloud Waterfall was getting stuck up on one of them rocks high centered and not being able to get out. We've got a winch and we've got tow ropes and we've got kinetic ropes and just all kind of stuff, shovels, fire extinguishers. But if we're stuck and there's not a lot of trees around and sometimes not even big rocks, that's a long walk to get out. And there's no cell service in any of these areas.
You want yours?
So we brought a friend with us. We didn't even think about it, but that's our Starlink over there. Now we've got, anytime we can see the sky, which is always in Arizona, we got the internet. We can do internet calls, emails, texts. So we feel way more comfortable. With our credit card and with Starlink, we can get out of just about any jam. So we're going to get to that mine and we're going to get across that wash.
Oh, this one's
It sure is.
wow, I don't like it.
You want to walk?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
You're going to get behind me and walk?
No, I was going to get in front of you so
Oh,
I
well,
could.
there's nothing. Unless we get to somewhere where we got something in our way.
Well, it might sound
I
like
don't think we
Pearl's
got much in
upset,
our way.
but she's not. She's just stressed. These kind of situations just make her nervous. And looking down this little trail, it is a little bit sketchy coming in. And it could get a lot worse.
Oh, that's our first big drop-off thing down there. That's gonna take.
Yeah. All right, you can let me out.
Let's go down there and go look.
You can let me
I'll
out.
let you out, sweetie.
Tinker, go to Dad.
I'm gonna get out with you. I gotta look at it.
Scoot.
Great.
Stay.
Well, we definitely got a problem here. The road, it was just about the right size coming down, but a little sketchy. But now, half of it's gone. It's just plumb washed out. But we're not the first ones here. Somebody, or probably several somebodies, have built up this little rock bridge to fill in that spot where it's washed out. And it should work just fine. Obviously, it's been working. You can see the tracks down in the riverbed. And where we want to be is up the riverbed. Pearl saw the mine through the mountains and the bushes, so we know it's up there. So we just got to remove some rocks, get them down there where they belong, get it all leveled out, and then just hope it don't slide again. We've never done this, but we've seen it on YouTube, and we're going to give it our best shot. Pearl's going to guide me down, and we'll see what happens. I'm guessing that went about as smooth as I could have hoped for. There was some rubbing, that was kind of concerning, but I think you just got to get used to that if you're driving Jeeps through these rocks and stuff, especially a stock Jeep like ours that hasn't been lifted or nothing. There's no damage, it's just metal rubbing on rocks. But it went pretty good. So it's less than a mile down this riverbed to get to the old mine, and there's a road where you can go back up, but it looked a little worn also. It's just right up here, and we decided not to take that. In the back of both our minds, the fact that we got to go back up that other road that we just came down, and going up that thing is probably going to be about twice as hard as coming down. So we'll worry about that after we go up here and check out the mine. But we're going to walk. We're not driving up this next little road here.
Look at those big boulders coming down on the building too.
What do you think, sweetie? Home sweet home? Could you live here?
No, I'm gonna have to pass on
Yeah,
this one.
this is one I'd have to pass on too, especially if I had to work.
Stairs going
Yeah, I saw that.
Wow.
So it wasn't a bad little hike up to the mine. And the next day we got the drone out and flew it around because we found a great little campsite. And we flew the drone from the campsite over to the mine, got some more video. But on the top of both of our minds was, can the Jeep get us back up that trail? Going up is just going to be, I think, I don't know, a little harder than coming down. So I'm a little worried about it. Pearl's a little worried about it. Although we built our confidence up quite a bit, Pearl can read those rocks pretty good. So she can guide me up to make sure I'm where I want to be. And so we head around and we go back and we climb out. But being where we need to be and getting up that rock bridge without any major catastrophe, especially get the Jeep taking us over that big rock that's going to be on the passenger side. I have no idea if it can do it or not, but we're going to find out here pretty daggone quick.
Do that again.
Why do you say that? Do what?
Get out of the car without putting it in park.
Well, I told my front wheel don't get that rock.
So I guess that's why they take the driver's license away from us people as we get older. We started getting dumber. And that was a stupid move. So I go up and take my butt chewing just like I deserve. And Pearl's totally right. What I thought is I pulled up and I had my wheel up on that rock. I didn't think there's any way that wheel would go up over that rock. I thought it was like I pulled up against a barn door. But I was wrong. There's no, I just put it in park. That would have been so easy. But the bottom line is we got through. And it's been an awesome day. My confidence is through the roof. I cannot believe the Jeep had the power to go up and over that rock. We're reconsidering on our way back. We're going to camp out here tonight. We may go back to the Red Cloud Waterfall and try to get to those rocks. I think that this Jeep, there's a lot more to it than I ever realized. Let's get to the camp.
To be honest, I'd like to go back and do it again.
Well, to be honest, I don't want to. No, you don't get to go back and do it again.
Well, that gave me more confidence coming up than it did going down. I thought coming up was going to be tough, but it just walked right up. If I'd have just sat here and not got out to look, it would have just walked right up. I can't believe it walked over that rock. Was it on the skinny end or in the middle or the fat end?
It was between the middle and the fat. Oh no, the skinny end was sitting on the side, right?
No, I thought the skinny end was this side. I thought.
Look at that.
What?
The mine.
The what?
Back up.
Yeah, that's where we was wanting to go to next. So we found us a pretty nice little camp spot here. Just up on top of this riverbed. little bit warm. We didn't worry about building a fire or nothing. We're gonna make us some bacon and eggs in the morning. Maybe some pancakes. Pearl brought the makings. Right on this little wash here. Pretty awesome location. But I would hate to have been here 100 years ago working in these mines. Got us some shade under the tree. Probably head out tomorrow, try to find this is Red Cloud mines. There's like 30 Red Cloud mines altogether. We're gonna try to find Red Cloud Waterfall tomorrow.
So that pretty well wraps it up. We got about another week here in Yuma, so we probably, once we get home from this trip, won't do any more off-road trips until we get to Elko, Nevada. We're going to see our daughter and son-in-law up there and our grandson. And I think we're going to go up to Jarbidge and do some off-roading up in there. It's about 100 miles north of Elko. If you're up in that area and you want to join us, leave a comment or shoot us an email, boborpearl@gmail.com. And we'll join up and we'll go do some four-wheeling. Or we're going to be on the Oregon coast most of the summer. If you're up in that area and you know some great spots to go off-roading, shoot us an email or leave a comment, boborpearl@gmail.com. We'd love to meet up with some fellow Jeepers and go do some exploring. Well, that pretty well wraps it up. Till we see you guys again next time. Keep the wheels rolling, stay safe, put it in park, and we'll see you at the next exit. Bye-bye, folks.
And that's the roof. We have an opening at night where you can see the stars. There's the perch. There's Tinker. She just takes any little spot she can find. She don't take up a whole lot of space. You sleeping, Tinker? Tinker, are you asleep? Another day starting, puppy. Alrighty. Tinker, come here. Come here. Good girl.